All right guys, so today we are going to go through a quick video on the new controller. We're just going to go through some basics of how it operates, kind of how you set it up, just some nuances that you'll see different between it and some of our previous controllers. So one thing, it's plugged in right now, so you can see a green light and you can see the screen is somewhat kind of backlit here. I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. So what you'll notice is when you first plug it in, so you'll see the indicator light there, turned orange, turned green, now it's kind of blinking. What it's doing there is just going through some self-checks and basically just making sure that it's ready to go. So once it goes to a solid green light, the unit is now ready to operate. So then you've got the power button here, so we'll turn it on. So once you hit the power button, it brings you to this screen right here. So you have a couple different options from here. So if this is the first time you're setting this controller up, like you're just putting it in the store, you're going to want to go over to manual set, and then you can go into here and it's going to ask you, you're going to set your burner temp. So you can set it to, you know, whatever you, then it's going to ask you for your belt times. Leave this one at 5.5 minutes and 6 minutes for the back belt. So then once we press the enter button here again, now the unit's going to come on. So you can see at this point here, so we've got some indicator lights up here, basically telling you that the fan is on and the burner has a call for heat at this point, so those are green as well. These will turn colors if there's an error. You know, you also get an error on the screen, but basically those indicators there will also turn colors, doing different things. So one thing that you'll immediately notice that's different from previous generations is the conveyor did not turn on. You'll notice that it's still grayed out. You'll notice on the oven that the conveyor is not moving. And the reason for that is we kind of set this up so we didn't want the oven to be able to cook when it's not ready to cook. So we really did this kind of in the name of food safety. So we left the belt turned off until the unit would have to get to set point. Now once it gets to set point, then it will turn the belt on. That's basically signifying, okay, the unit's now up to set point, it's ready to cook product. At that point it will turn the belt on and you're ready to go. So don't be alarmed, I guess, when you turn it on and you don't see the belt moving. I just wanted to explain that there. So you'll notice that this has kind of a progress bar here. You'll see this is the actual temperature. This is the set point that we set it at. It says it's preheating. We don't have gas to this unit right here, so it's not going to heat up. But once that does get to set point, you'll see the screen change and the progress bar goes away and it'll just say it's at set point and it'll show your belt times there. So to turn it off, you would just press the power button. Now in this case, since the unit is already cooled off, it just immediately turns off. If the unit was at, say, 450 degrees, when you press that power button, the screen would go into cool down mode, and it would basically allow the unit to cool down just like our other previous units do. So that part hasn't changed there, but we'll go ahead and bring this back on. So now if this is, so now let's say you came in the next morning or the next time you turn this on, once it's at start previous here, all you got to do is press the enter button and it will turn on to the same settings that you had it set at when you turned it off. So generally in the morning when you come in, you're only going to have to press the power button, press this button for start previous, and the unit will come on and go to set point in the previous settings. So there are a couple of other, so you'll see there's some settings here. So you'll see this one now has like event log, error log, configure log, and this transfer log. So there is a USB-C port on the side of the unit here. You can plug a USB-C drive into it. We'll make some other videos covering like exactly how to do that and some other stuff there, but just to give you an idea of stuff that it's capable of. If you needed to change the unit from Fahrenheit to Celsius, you would do that here. This fan filter clean interval, this is actually something that we got a lot of requests for with a previous controller, is the screen or the controller will remind you to clean this filter here. We got a lot of requests for allowing people to change the interval of when it prompted them to clean it. People wanted it to actually prompt them more often than it was. So we went in and we did set a maximum, so it will only allow you to go so long before it prompts you, but you could shorten that interval up if you so choose. So that's what that is there. Most of your other settings are going to be kind of in a different menu. So to get to that menu, you're going to hold these two center buttons here from this home screen. So we're going to hold those two. So then you'll see it comes to this. It's going to say configure set, belt set, and software upgrade. So if you did need to upgrade the software in this unit, it would be as simple as we email you an updated file, put it on a flash drive, you stick it in, go to here, and then follow the prompts on the screen, and it will walk you through how to update it. But so most of your other settings are going to be in here. If you need to set it up for, like, it does have for the menu or some of the settings it does have a real-time clock in it. So you will need to set the date and time. This is where you'd also find like the single burner, dual burner, your fuel type. A lot of those settings would be in here. So then if you go to the belt set one, again, this is where you're going to find your belt length, your belt direction, gear ratio, or some other things in here. So like I said, we'll get into some other videos here, but I just wanted to make this quick video just because it's new, it's different, and we're probably going to get some questions on it. How does it work? How does it function? Because it's quite different. So that's just a quick rundown there. Again, if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to call us. Thank you.